The story of Donald Trump is unlike any other in American history. Known for breaking barriers in business, television, and politics, his presidency stands out. What makes his journey truly remarkable? His rise to become the 45th and 47th President of the United States, defying all odds and making history twice. His path to power, his actions in office, and his 2024 return have shaped modern America. What does this mean for the future? This is the story of how Donald Trump went from businessman to global leader. Ready to explore the journey of one of the most polarizing figures? Born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, Donald Trump's story began in a family with an already established presence in the world of business. His father, Fred Trump, was a real estate magnate, making his fortune in residential housing in Brooklyn and Queens. From a young age, Donald was taught the importance of hard work and ambition. His early years were filled with the kind of discipline and competitiveness that would later become the hallmark of his adult life. Growing up, Trump attended the New York Military Academy, an experience that shaped his leadership qualities and instilled in him a sense of responsibility and determination. After high school, he went on to Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a degree in economics. It was during these early years that Trump began to develop the confidence and knowledge that would serve him well in his future endeavors. In 1971, after completing his education, Trump joined his father's real estate company, which he soon took over and renamed the Trump Organization. Under his leadership, the company expanded beyond New York City, with projects in hotels, resorts, and casinos. One of his most iconic achievements during this time was the construction of Trump Tower in Manhattan, a 58-story skyscraper that became a symbol of wealth and success. His real estate ventures weren't just about buildings. They were about branding, a concept Trump mastered. Trump's knack for branding became one of his most defining features. He understood that the name Trump carried a sense of luxury and exclusivity. Over the years, he licensed his name to various products, from ties to water bottles, solidifying his identity as a brand. His success was not limited to real estate. It extended to the realm of public perception, where he was seen as a self-made millionaire and a larger-than-life personality. Trump's larger-than-life persona soon caught the attention of television producers, leading to his starring role in the reality TV show The Apprentice in 2004. The show's format, featuring inspiring business people competing for a job with Trump, was a massive hit, and it introduced him to a whole new audience. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic, and Trump was transformed into a household name across America. The success of The Apprentice elevated Trump's public profile to unprecedented heights. It allowed him to step beyond his business ventures and become a symbol of American capitalism. The show's success also led to the creation of the Celebrity Apprentice, where celebrities competed for Trump's approval, further cementing his status as a reality TV icon. His involvement in television helped him craft an image as a powerful and assertive leader, setting the stage for his next, even more ambitious career move: politics. In 2015, after years of speculation and flirtation with the idea of running for office, Donald Trump announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His decision to run shocked many, but his bold, unapologetic rhetoric and outsider status quickly resonated with a significant portion of the American electorate. Trump campaigned on issues such as stricter immigration controls, renegotiating trade deals, and making America great again, slogans that struck a chord with working-class Americans who felt left behind by the political establishment. Trump's campaign was full of controversy. His statements on immigration, trade, and foreign policy stirred intense debate, but it also energized his supporters, who saw him as a figure willing to challenge the status quo. Against all odds, Trump defeated a crowded field of Republican candidates to secure the nomination, and, in a stunning victory, defeated Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in the 2016 presidential election. His victory marked a seismic shift in American politics, and his presidency was set to unfold in ways that few could have predicted. When Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States on January 20, 2017, the nation was divided. His presidency began with fierce opposition from many, but Trump wasted no time in implementing his policies. His first term was marked by significant reforms in tax policy, with the passage of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in 2017, which lowered corporate tax rates and aimed to stimulate economic growth. His administration also focused on deregulation, cutting back on numerous environmental and financial regulations that Trump argued were stifling businesses. One of the most significant and controversial decisions of his first term came in 2017, when Trump announced the United States would withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement, a global pact aimed at addressing climate change. The decision was met with widespread criticism from environmentalists and world leaders, but it also solidified Trump's stance as a champion of American sovereignty and an advocate for policies he believed would benefit the U.S. economy. Trump's approach to foreign policy was defined by his America First doctrine, which prioritized American interests above all else. His administration renegotiated trade deals, including the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, which was replaced with the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA. Trump's relationship with North Korea's Kim Jong-un and his decision to move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem were also key moments in his foreign policy legacy. Despite his achievements, Trump's first term was marked by significant controversy and division. His handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, his contentious response to racial justice protests, and his polarizing rhetoric make him a deeply divisive figure. In December 2019, he became the third president in U.S. history to be impeached, with the House of Representatives accusing him of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress over his dealings with Ukraine. He was acquitted by the Senate in early 2020. In the 2020 election, Trump sought re-election, but faced off against former Vice President Joe Biden. The election was contentious, with widespread claims of voter fraud, but Biden emerged as the winner, securing 306 electoral votes to Trump's 232. Trump refused to concede, leading to a series of legal challenges and protests. However, despite his efforts, Biden was inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States on January 20, 2021. Trump's defeat in 2020 did not mark the end of his political career. In fact, it was just the beginning of an even more dramatic chapter. Over the next few years, Trump remained a central figure in the Republican Party and continued to shape the political landscape. His focus on immigration, economic policy, and American nationalism resonated with millions of Americans who felt disillusioned with the direction the country was heading. In 2024, Trump once again ran for president, challenging incumbent Vice President Kamala Harris. His campaign focused on restoring the greatness of America, reversing the policies of the Biden administration, and securing the country's borders. Trump's victory in the 2024 election was historic, as he became the first president in U.S. history to be elected for 2 non-consecutive terms. On January 20, 2025, Donald Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States, beginning his second term with a focus on strengthening the economy, reducing illegal immigration, and continuing his America First policies. His return to the White House has brought renewed attention to his policies and their impact on the nation. Donald Trump's legacy is still unfolding, but his influence on American politics is undeniable. From a businessman to a TV personality to president, he has played a central role in shaping the country's political landscape. Whether admired or despised, his story is one of unprecedented success, controversy, and resilience. His second presidency promises to be just as impactful as his first, and its place in history is already secured. Trump's journey from real estate mogul to reality TV star to the world's most powerful leader is extraordinary. His rise to the presidency in 2016 showed his ability to tap into the frustrations of ordinary Americans. His return to office in 2024 further cements his legacy as a transformative figure in U.S. politics. If you found this story interesting, don't forget to subscribe and comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.